Hi, this is Luca with Cressy, and today I'm going to show you how to mount our R-Series reel to the new Victory Speargun. So to do so, you're going to need a couple of tools. You're going to need a 2.5mm hex key and a Phillips head screwdriver. We're going to take that 2.5mm hex key and we're going to remove this bolt in the top of the drag knob. So we'll get that removed and set it off to the side because we will need that for later. Next, we'll take our Phillips head screwdriver and we're going to remove this screw right here on the drum guide. Again, we need to save this for later to put the reel back together. Okay, so at this point, we're going to take the drag knob and turn it counterclockwise to remove the drag knob and then the nut that is down inside of it. Once that comes off, we will set it off to the side again. And then down inside of the reel, sitting just above the drum, is a stainless steel washer and a rubber washer. These will come off with the reel along with the drum guide, and we will set these off to the side. So at this point, you just have your reel base left, and you will see that there are 4 screws holding the dovetail fitting onto the reel base. We need to remove these 4 screws, and we will reuse these to attach the reel base to the gun. So after you remove the 4 screws from the reel base, the plastic dovetail piece on the bottom will come off. This is the piece that we use to mount to our Cherokee line of guns. So it's the dovetail feature that slides right onto the dovetail acceptor on the Cherokee line, and we will no longer need this, so you can set this off to the side. Now, those 4 screw holes on the reel base line up perfectly with the 4 holes on the reel base of the gun. So we will align those 4 holes with the line guide facing down the barrel of the gun. And we'll take the 4 screws that we removed and use those to secure the reel base to the gun. And at first, you don't want to fully tighten down the screws because you want to be able to get proper alignment before tightening. Okay, now that all 4 screws are in, we will go ahead and tighten them all down to ensure that the reel base is properly secured. All right, so now the reel base is properly secured to the gun and we can start to put the reel back together. So we have the washer, the drum, and then the drum guide. We will all at once slide these back down together, and then we need to properly realign the washer. There is a flat spot on one side of the washer that will align perfectly with a flat spot on the drag system. So now that that is lined up, we can take our drag knob with the nut inside of it, drop it on there, and begin to tighten it clockwise. And you want to do this to just about finger tight, not too tight. You want to be able to loosen it relatively easily. We're going to take our nut with our hex key on it and put that back, just secure the drag knob in place. Again, being sure not to over tighten. And then we will take the screw that goes onto the drum guide and replace it with the Phillips head. And same thing, ensuring not to over tighten. So now we have our R-Series reel completely mounted to the Victory Speargun, very securely and a strong connection. And you can go ahead and pick out your favorite Cressy reel line, spool it onto the reel, and you're good to go.